Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will see number 1. What is a temptation? Number 2. Why should we avoid falling into it? And number 3. How to overcome temptations in our lives. So, let's dive in. Okay, number 1. What is a temptation? The idea of temptation is not exclusive to religious contexts. It is a universal human experience. People are often tempted by things like material possessions, unhealthy habits, dishonesty, or even momentary pleasure that may have long-term negative effects. Understanding and resisting temptation is a fundamental aspect of personal growth, ethical decision making, and spiritual development in various belief systems. From a biblical perspective, temptation often involves a conflict between doing what is right and giving into the temptation of sin. It is a test of one's faith and moral character. The Bible frequently portrays temptation as a challenge to resist the temptations of the world, the flesh, and the devil. Let's see why we should avoid falling into temptation. To set the stage, let's look through the lens of a powerful biblical verse found in Matthew 26, verse 41. Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane just before his arrest and crucifixion. Jesus asks his disciples to watch and pray with him, but they fall asleep. He says to them, "Watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation." The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. In these few words, we see a great reflection on the inner battle we all face, the conflict between our spirit and our body. I wondered why God would place the spirit and the flesh to be in communion with each other when these two are so poles apart. Let's break down this verse and understand its implications. The Spirit is willing. It is indeed the Spirit of God Himself residing within us when we are born again, representing our higher moral and divine self. It's a part of us that aspires to be good, compassionate, and connected to something greater than ourselves, our guide towards what's right and just. But the flesh is weak. On the other hand, our body, or the flesh, is the physical aspect of our existence. It's driven by desires, instincts, and earthly needs. The flesh craves comfort, pleasure, and instant gratification. So, why is this conflict so significant? It's because it represents the ongoing struggle within each one of us. We often find ourselves torn between what we know is right, our spirit's desires, and what is easy or pleasurable, our body's cravings. When Jesus said, "Watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation," He is highlighting the role of temptation in this inner conflict. The conflict between the spirit and the body is not limited to biblical times. It's a universal human experience. In today's world, we constantly face choices that test our character and integrity. How do we overcome temptations in our life? So, how can we navigate this age-old conflict? Jesus' advice to watch and pray implies that we should be mindful of our inner struggle and seek spiritual strength and guidance. By understanding and acknowledging this conflict, we can strive to make choices that honor our better selves and lead us to a life of greater fulfillment and purpose. Overcoming temptations is a vital part of one's spiritual journey. It's about making choices that align with the teachings of Jesus Christ. To overcome temptations, it is essential to rely on God's strength through prayer and seeking God's guidance, as mentioned in Matthew 26:41, to watch and keep on praying. Use scripture as guide. The Bible provides wisdom and guidance on how to navigate temptations. Studying and meditating on the scriptures can offer valuable insights into making the right choices. Last but not the least, practice self control. Developing self control and discipline is crucial. This means cultivating the ability to make choices that honor God, even when faced with strong temptations. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope this discussion has shed light on how we navigate the tug of war between our spirit and body. Until next time, remember to watch and pray as you journey through life, making choices that reflect the best of your spirit. Stay blessed. Bye bye, everyone.